Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, pumping out that truth. Pumping that truth out of this truth factory. And people, I get a lot of comments, which what I want to talk about. That's their business, or you should mind your own business. And I entitled this video, the number one thing that women say when they got hidden evils. The number one thing they say when they got hidden evils. Now, the women that say this, I already know what time it is if they married. I already know what time it is. They ain't got to tell me. I already know. And it might be a few of them, that's just how they feel. But the majority of them, they say this for a reason. And what they say is along the lines of mind your own business. Stay out of their business. That's their business. Blah, blah, blah. And what I say is failed marriages are everybody's business. And here's why. Because people keep buying into the false facade of marriage. Listen, if you are a man or a woman and you look to marriage for happiness, you're going along and you're going about it the wrong way from the jump. You're supposed to make yourself happy. It's nobody else's job to make you happy. And if you make it somebody else's job, then you're going to create misery for that person. Especially if it's someone that the particular woman has settled for, that she really didn't want. Maybe the dude she wanted was in and out of jail. Maybe the dude that she wanted is married to somebody else. I've seen this play out in so many different ways. And then your parents don't be knowing what's best for you either. So some of them will say stuff like, when they stuff don't work out, I should have listened to my daddy, or I should have listened to my mama. No, your stuff didn't work out because of you, and possibly because of the other person. But your parents can't make a judgment on somebody they don't know. Especially someone who had, like you, let's say y'all both was raised in a two-parent household. That don't guarantee you nothing in no relationship. Especially when your parents don't get along. You know? But that's what they try to say when they doing things like being extremely contentious and argumentative. When they doing things like flirting around with people online. When they doing things like looking at guys and in their mind they're thinking how cute he is, but then you, how dare you say anything or think anything about a woman? How dare you not let your wife control your eyes, even though you can't control hers? And you ever notice how, I know people need sunglasses, but I think, me personally, I believe that some women wear sunglasses so you can't see what they really looking at. I think that's a small reason. I think that's part of it. Especially if they're a woman that's trying to control what their husband looks at. So, yeah, you hear them saying that that's not the solution. You need to stay out of their business. Your guy can't even go fishing. You get on like, man, you need to get her in line. You go tell your girlfriend or your wife and she says, you need to stay out of their business. Then down the line with her, you finding out this, you finding out that, you finding out she lied about this, you finding out she lied about that. She been trying to control your eyes, but yet her eyes is out of control. She got away with this thing back here that you don't know about. Come on now. And what does she say? What do these types say? That's their business. You need to stay out of their business. You need to keep people out of our business. She don't want nobody to know the stuff that she doing and saying that's not right. She wants people to believe she's this perfect wife. Listen, just because a woman stays at home, that don't mean she's perfect. Just because a woman goes to work, that definitely don't mean she's perfect. You got to watch them especially. So no particular action means that they're perfect. And don't be the dude that think your girl ain't doing nothing. Your girl probably doing the most. Now I'm sure that within this vast world that we live in, there are some, I wouldn't bet that there are many, who don't do anything unloyal, no acts of betrayal. They're faithful. They wanna let you smash. They wanna fulfill you in the room. No issues at all. But for the most, she won't listen. When she breaks up with you, she's gonna have a personal trainer. She's gonna be into fitness, gonna be trying to eat right, all this other stuff. When she breaks up with you, she's gonna be trying to go back to college. When she breaks up with you, if the other dude is giving her away, buying her gifts, she's gonna embrace his business ideas. If he have book ideas. That's why when a woman starts showing friction, you could deal with a little friction, but when that friction turns into discord, when that friction turns into sexless marriage, when that friction turns into arguing over everything, now you got a decision to make whether or not and when it's time to DTB. When it's time to listen. In the ideal world, I would love for all men to have healthy homes, healthy households. But let's be honest, the devil is busy. You got women thinking they don't have to submit to men. Well, the Bible was tampered with anyway. If she says that, DTB her. Immediate. If she trying to tell you because the Bible was tampered with that she don't have to submit to you, dismiss. Class is adjourned. This meeting is adjourned. We don't get no younger, man. We get older. If you got this furious, feisty, trying to fight woman, and you in your 40s, that's the golden years, man. I have kids. I don't want to break my house. You think any man wants to break his house up? You think any man wants his family to be? Go to Darius' videos. Darius does a lot of videos, Darius M, about all these women that tried to divorce their husband, broke their household up, the kid over here, he over here, all this other stuff. Getting gassed by these guys is looking at their butt, didn't want to tap it a couple times and move around. And some guys are lying to get it. They'll lie to kick it. They'll lie to kick it. And these women buy into these lies. And then now you out here with the sharks. Now you out here, you got to go against the young women, the middle-aged women, the older women. Y'all all vying for a few dudes that's still willing to get married. And all the rest saying they never getting married again. You got plenty good guys that's saying they never getting married again because all they did was fight. They went through this, they went through that, and they don't want to bother with it no more. They feel like it's not worth it just to bust one. And some of them ain't busting nothing unless they do it themselves. Another reason DTB. Another reason to DTB. See, listen. Do not let these women come back from not having sex with you, rarely ever. And when you do it, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Don't let them kill. Don't. That's the point of no return. They out there with the sharks now. They swimming with the sharks. They done jumped overboard and they swimming out there with the sharks. Let them swim. Take your boat, turn your boat around, turn it around, and go the other way. Kids or no kids. Kids or no kids. If you want your kids to live with you, you know you're going to have to battle her for them. If you lose, hey, man, you lost, man. You know, it's you against the armies of the world, man. Like, if you go to court, you start acting up, you going to be fighting like 7, 8, 9, 10 people. And I work in corrections. Man, we used to jump people. Like, it'd be all of us against one person. It's a losing battle. You better off just walking on out. Get your kids a kiss if they there. Explain it to them. Daddy will never leave you, but, you know, things didn't work out with me and your mama. And move around. This life is too short for all this. I'm trying to tell you, man. You church guys, you go to church every Sunday. You praising them. You having prayer meetings, all that. Don't think God is going to rescue you from these women. Don't think God is going to control their behaviors. He's not. They'll be thinking they so saved. They'll be unsubmissive, unsexual towards you. You'll be finding stuff on their phone, all type of stuff. They'll be erasing their phone. And let me talk to you, ladies. You so good, because some of you may have a low body count. But let's see that phone. Let's see. Go back in history and put everything back on your phone. And let's see how good you are. Put your emails back. Put your text messages back. Put the pictures that you looked at back, Miss Good. You say man should keep getting married. Put all that stuff back on there and let's see. You think you good? Listen, guys, just because they got low body counts, that don't mean they not capable of withholding sex from you. Some of them is withholding sex so they can preserve themselves to get split back open by new dudes who ain't bought them nothing, ain't did nothing for them. They do that, and that is evil. That is Jezebelic behavior. But they do that. So don't think the answer is getting a low body count. That's not the answer, because they can be just as demonstrative and mean. That don't mean nothing. High body count, low body count. The only difference is the person with the low body count might have a different mindset. They have more control. Like, they can gravitate either way easier. But then say the person who been for sale or just too many samplers, if you know what I mean. But there ain't no guarantee with none of these women, man. None of them. In fact, you think young women is an answer because they got more energy. They might want to do more things sexual, right? Marry them. They're going to turn into the same thing, maybe even worse. Y'all think ain't no answer for none of this. It ain't no answer for none of this stuff we seeing, man. Whether they old and, I'm going to catch a cramp in my calf or my foot, or young and they in the club. You can't find them. They in the club somewhere. Ain't no answer, man. There's no answer, man. You know what the answer is? You know what the best thing, if you can pull it off? Monk mode. What's monk mode? Monk mode is when you just say, forget all of them. I'm finna make my money. I'm finna eat the food I want. I'm finna go to places I want. I'm finna do the things I want. And I'm not including them. Forget them. That's your best chance. But if you try to, I'm moving to these other countries, or I'm gonna go overseas. Listen, matter of fact, let's go here. You going all the way across the world to pay. If you gonna pay, you could pay right here. I heard they putting glass in people's drinks, all type of stuff. There's no answer, man. There's no answer. There is no answer for the stuff that we see in dealing with women. You don't know what their previous drug history is. You don't know who they used to be friends with. When they are having babies by you, now they think, I got him. Now stuff just coming out. Now you finding out that they used to be on this. They used to be on that. Now you finding out this. Now you find out there is no answer. There's no answer. We could talk about it all day. We could make it better. And some guys are better at it than others. Just do this right here. Just do this. As a matter of fact, any one of you dudes that think you're going to keep somebody in line with sex, I'm going to stop listening to you because you don't know what the hell you talking about. Excuse my language. Maybe I should say heck. You can't keep... Are you serious, man? You really believe that? So your girls, what you're telling me is, your girls are better actresses. Because they got you believing that they can be kept with sexual moves, sexual abilities. These dudes is funny, man. There is no answer. If you busted your knee, matter of fact, when I used to play football, I only had maybe one significant injury, right? When you have a significant injury, you can only hope not to be in pain. What am I saying? Am I saying women can put you in pain? They shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't take them that seriously. What I'm saying is, it's the equivalent of these guys thinking you can long dong wing ding doogle these women into submission, into subjection. Yep, you know what they're gonna do? Please do not. I apologize, YouTube. I'm gonna try to make this PG-13. Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna moan so loud. You're the best, blah, blah, blah. You're the best, you're the greatest. They're going to put on the best acting job, especially if you look good to them or you got money like that, or they know other women want you. They're going to put on the greatest acting job, man. And what's going to happen is now you're going to be one of those dudes fooled into thinking that you can keep these women with abilities. Sexual abilities. Delusion. You know how many people... Come on, man. We ain't even got to go there. People know how to do that, man. People are good at that, man. And they still getting divorced. They still getting... I know... I'm not going to even put myself in this what I'm finna say. Just take me out of it. Let's talk about other people. I know other people as well that the women all talk about how great they are with that. Divorce, broken home, their kids, can't keep a girl. Come on now. You don't keep them with that. They keep theyself. They keep themselves for however long they want to keep themselves. And it don't matter what you do or what you give them. Just ask Will Smith. Ask Dr. Dre. Ask Jason Momoa. I'm sure she had just as much money as he did. Ask him, did whatever he was doing right keep her from being in China with Lenny Kravitz alone? Best clothes on. When she was around him, jogging pants, hair all out of place. Check her out when they was at that gala. Check her out. And all you dudes that talk about how women are incapable of looking good in their 50s, I don't agree with that either. I don't, because there's a couple exceptions to the rule. I get what some of y'all be saying about that, but go and look at that when they was at that gala. She was at her best for this dude, all while being married to him. See? But it's all Jason Momoa. Look at the pictures. Listen, guys are less discreet than women. I heard Coach Greg gave a good example, and I used this example before too, with cats. You don't see the half of what cats do. Because they always in the bushes. They always something behind this corner in this dark alley. So you don't really know what they doing. You don't be knowing what they doing. So then here they come, arching their back to get rubbed and caressed, while being lazy, not protecting the house. Well, I ain't gonna. You animal lovers, I'm gonna keep what I think to myself about that. But it's just a good example for me. So, in closing, dudes need to understand. I know some of y'all think y'all are experts, and you might be better than your average. You might have a little more wisdom than this guy, that guy, but there is no definite solution when dealing with these women or these jobs or politics or anything else in this world. The Most High created the whole heavens and the earth, and stuff happen every day that he don't want to happen or he don't agree with. But you got dudes talking about on YouTube talking about how you gotta put that thing on her. You gotta put that thing on her. Yeah, you could put that thing on her. If she want to turn against you, she gonna turn against you. She'll find a different reason to turn on you. You can put that thing on her all you want. If she went through this trauma or that trauma, but y'all dudes just steady think you doing something. You think you really doing something. But the sad part about it is a lot of y'all gonna find out when you marry them 8 to 15 years in that you really didn't do anything. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. And don't even think about your exes, because it could have even been worse with them. You say, well, I should have got with this person. I want to see your exes today. I want to see my exes today. Probably the same old as the one that's giving you the problems. Or worse. Or worse. Some of y'all exes probably have habits now. For all I know, some of mine could. But thanks for watching. We're going to have more videos tomorrow. Then we're going to make more videos Monday. We're going to keep talking about this stuff, all these subjects. I want to thank you new subscribers. I want y'all to watch as much of these videos as you can. If you don't like my voice, just, break it up. But so for algorithm purposes, continue to comment, continue to like the videos, and watch these videos. Like, watch them. I believe they will help you. And until next time, Understand that there is no definite solution with these women, and enjoy your life, sir. And I'll see you on the next video.